ask yourself this question: when was the last time you did see Miley Cyrus on a world tour, or maybe on stage performing? Well, the Hannah Montana Fund has actually come out to say that she is not really the touring part or type of person, because that aspect brings toxic, to or poses a harm to her, health. Well, of course, some people really do have health risks when it comes to tour. But of course, we had to tell you about exactly what she has been talking about. But for more news, log on to pinastudio.com. That's where you can find the latest from the world of art and entertainment. And of course, do also like our platform, because it's very important you get yourself served with the latest from the world of art and entertainment. This is the 20 on Pinax News, and of course, you live and welcome. Now, Miley Cyrus, for some decades now, I must be honest, has not really mounted stage to even tour or perform for a very long time. The last time we did see Miley Cyrus was some year or two ago, I think so. But for now, she has been interestingly revealing what exactly necessitated, all of her breaks from touring and from the long scene, from the music scene. Of course, she has been talking about it. Now, according to her, touring to perform actually poses a big health risk to her. Now, we do know that the likes of Beyonce, Adele, 50 Cent, and a host of other, personalities this year have mounted big platforms to perform on they're on tour. Taylor Swift, for instance, is still with her Aristotle. I don't know if she's still there, but Beyonce, as we all know, will end her tour around October 1st. Now, that is a massive tour, I must be honest with that. So, we all thought that it is a year to tour and, of course, explore. But Miley says that no, it actually poses health risks to her. Let's listen to what she has been saying about this.
Overused when I'm on tour, and once that switches on, it's hard to turn it off. Traveling as a cheerleader really set me up for touring. Like, the show or the competition may only be a day, and that's what people don't really understand about touring, is the show is only 90 minutes, but that's your life. If you're performing at a certain level of intensity and excellence, there should be an equal amount of recovery and rest. There's a level of ego that has to play a part that I feel gets overused when I'm on tour, and once that switches on, it's hard to turn it off. And I think when you're training your ego every single night to be active, that's the hardest switch for me to turn off. Having every day the relationship between you and other humans being subject and observer isn't healthy for me, because it erases my humanity and my connection. And without my humanity, my connection, I can't be a songwriter, which is my priority. You ever seen a girl that's been on tour for 2 years? They come back with facial hair, I'm telling you. I'll tell you right now, I got dermaplane when I was on Banger. We hear from Miley, but we got ZZ Top.
Well, so after this, interview went viral on social media, the Hannah Montana, fame, star came out to address certain things on social media, because the fans were actually very worried and also roasted her after this interview. Now, she came clarifying that, it's not really a matter of putting or disrespecting her fans, but the big thing here is she really does not feel like, after a long, trip to perform on the world tour, she would find herself in a locker room, because of course she has to pay attention to her health for a very long time after the whole long time stress that she has gone through earlier. But she also says that anytime she feels like changing her mind about this decision that she has made, of course there's always a time to also make some changes. But for now, she says she's not really interested in performing in a world tour or something. But that reminds me about this interesting topic. I really want to add this to it. So the likes of Adele, like I said, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, 50 Cent, name them. So what really are they doing right that, maybe Miley Cyrus is not doing, or what differently are they doing from what Miley Cyrus should or would have done? Because honestly, I'm sure that's the same procedure all of them go through. If Beyonce, for instance, is showing up or going to perform, I'm sure she has every plan fixed out. everything has been fixed, from medical checks, from therapy, from sound check, everything till the tour is being completed. And of course, even after the tour, I'm sure there's some kind of spirit regain because of the loss of stress and all of that. So I don't really know, but how much of a risk, I mean, does touring really have to, I mean, do you as an artist endure? I really want to understand. So it's how difficult is touring. Well, I know it's very intense because going to perform for thousands, tens and thousands of people to hail you, shout and all of that, it's very, very compelling and very, very in a difficult task to, I mean to do. But how difficult it is, I'm specifying this alone, to Miley Cyrus, because I don't know how differently she does it from the likes of Taylor, B, and Adele, or I mean, unless someone comes out with any better and further particulars. But for now, I think, well, let's just respect her decision. And the fans who also took her under the bus, well, she says that at any time she can also readjust her situation, of course, maybe bounce back to perform on the world tour. I mean, it's been very long we did see Miley Cyrus on stage performing. I mean, that's the honest truth. The latest she actually has brought let me try and fish it out and see if I can remember. Endless, I think Endless Love or something. That's the latest album or single. Well, I'm not so sure about it. But yes, she says that for now, she's putting touring on hold. Well, what's your thought and opinion about it? Maybe you can check out the video once again and see exactly what she said about touring being a very, very much of a disadvantage to her. Let's take a listen to this once more.
Traveling as a cheerleader really set me up for touring. Like, the show or the competition may only be a day, and that's what people don't really understand about touring, is the show is only 90 minutes, but that's your life. If you're performing at a certain level of intensity and excellence, there should be an equal amount of recovery and rest. There's a level of ego that has to play a part that I feel gets overused when I'm on tour, and once that switch is on, it's hard to turn it off. And I think when you're training your ego every single night to be active, that's the hardest switch for me to turn off. Having every day the relationship between you and other humans being subject and observer isn't healthy for me, because it erases my humanity and my connection. And without my humanity, my connection, I can't be a songwriter, which is my priority. You ever seen a girl that's been on tour for 2 years? They come back with facial hair, I'm telling you. I'll tell you right now, I got dermaplane when I was on Banger. We get it from Miley, but we got ZZ Top.
Yeah, so Miley Cyrus over there doing the talking and explanation about her health. Now, I think, of course, considering the health factor before doing anything is very important, that we agree. But what I think she really has to come up with more explanation, because what health condition? Is it that she's suffering from something very severe or dire that we don't know about? Well, that's her private life, but now she's putting fans in a very tight corner to believe that she's actually going through a lot, because after a long, long time, we saw her on stage. Now she's even scaring fans with her health issue. Well, we'll give you more updates here on Pinax News, of course. For more news, do log on to pinaxnews.com. Thanks for watching.